Jan over there in South Africa is working on one of these vertical pull starters. My opinion of these is I don't like them, but if you're going to get access into it here, you know, it's got a thing, a warning on here. Be careful about this because there is a spring inside, but if you're careful how you do it, ain't going to be a problem, you know. And it'll eventually come off here. These are old. I don't want to do it too fast. You might crack the thing. All right, now you can see here you got your spring in here, you know, and there's a 7/16 bolt right here that you take out. That's tight. There we go. Take that out. Probably let that go and it'll really take off. Here. Yeah, get away. All right, take this out of here. Yeah, there that is. Now, there's that, and this little piece here. This spring on some bow here. Lift this up. Now, if you're careful, you won't really have a serious complication of this. There's this little retractor spring in here. Now, if you don't want to go any farther than this, you can go ahead and load your spring on, take your rope. I'll get the even put in view there like that. So the rope's in here like that, like this. Come over here, and then in here there's a little. I'll get my finger caught. There's a little spot in here where that rope is. Right in here. So now let me see here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me. Let me take this little cord wrench out of here. Come on out there. Come on out there. Come out of there. Yeah. They didn't make these as soft for many years, but I never. It seemed like you could never get enough pull on to really get the motor to turn over easy. And you know, people say you shouldn't call it a motor because it's not electric. Well, for many years, people have been calling it a Harley motorcycle. I suppose they should be calling it a Harley engine cycle. Maybe that's what they're supposed to do. I don't know. Anyway, now let's see here if we get this thing to come up here now. These are complicated. I don't really like I said, I don't like them. I really don't. Come up out of there, you. Oh, come up out of there, you. Come on up out of here. Now, see? And this little thing here, the little spring comes up out of that. Then you can move this out of here. And then that don't really have to be removed at all. And at some point, you should be able to find your, okay, then anyway, after you got it all this far, you don't really have to take this clip off or anything. But, and this is a bear, that's another reason I don't like them. This rope goes through a little hole, you probably can't see it. And sometimes you have to push on this thing to get that knot to show up under there. Let me see if I can get that in there. I gotta shove it out of there. And there's the knot, barely can see it. Let's see. Naturally, I'm not prepared. Let me get a pair of needle nose pliers. See if I can find them. Okay. I really don't want to cut this line or anything because I do have this listed on eBay. Probably never sell it, but anyway, it's on there. So then you can get to where you get a hold of that knot and then pull it out. See, it's in here between this cog and this spool. And this little trick to do, you get in a new car, it'd be easier though, you know, and of course you probably might be able to burn it with a lighter and make it stiffer, get it in. Like I said, I don't really want to tear this nut. It does need to go down in there. It does not need to be small enough so it don't interfere with the with this Bendix deal on here. So you got to get that pushed in there and down. Otherwise, this thing here, see, won't work if you got it too far up. And so you get it down in there and push it down in. What's funny noise? I don't know what it is. Probably somebody cutting their grass. But anyway, you got to work this down in there, and might even have to turn it a little bit to where it'll go down better. Okay, there, we're pretty much down now. Okay, now I don't know if you see it or not, but where's my pointer? But it's hidden in there now. You can't really see it, and this doesn't affect your up and down movement now. If you let it stick up or too high, then this won't work. And then, now some people don't take this off at first, but then where this actually goes in there. But if you don't, I just wonder I didn't lose my rope. There's a little roller right here that needs to go through. I don't know how this is going to work by doing it the way I'm doing it here, but I'm going to try to put it back together now. Wind up your rope. Hope I'm winding it the right way. You know, if you run it the right way, because it's going to come off this side of that. Now this is going to be all gnarly here. Probably going to have to straighten up my rope a little bit. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm probably all out of view. Whoa. Oh, over there. Okay, go ahead and wind up your rope. Put it in here like this. And so, you know, we already got our pulley in here yet, so run this around here, run this around. Come on now. Come on around here. I might have to do a little re-tightening if I don't have it right. It might really be a mess here, so let's see here. Where's my wire? Here it is. And this goes down on here. And that's another thing that's real tricky. This little conglomeration they got here, I see just right for it to fit. Frankly, I'm glad they quit using this method a long time ago. I don't know whose wild idea it was to do it in the first place. And this has got to go back in here, but and that goes on that spindle like that. And this sets down in here like this, see, like that. And now, I can go ahead and put that little, where we're done with it, this thing on here. And let's see, which way did that go? Should have been more attention. I think it goes like this here. No, you can't go like that. It has to go like this here, because there's no way it'll fit. Like that. I don't know, can you see this or not? Heck, I don't even know. I need to use that other camera, because it's got a forward-facing screen partially. All right, now what I do with that here, this goes on here. This goes on here. Yep. Now, this thing here, put this in here. Turn it the right way, dummies. Now, we probably don't have much of a recall at this point. As a matter of fact, we're caught right here. So, put down in there, you don't have a whole lot of recall. So now, what we can do here, put this on here right like this. Like this. And loosen this thing up a little bit. And then go ahead and, this is probably not the prescribed way of doing this, but whatever works, you know. It is a little rough on your fingers. Tighten this up here. Let's see. Is that enough? Ooh, look out. Look what happens. See? You gotta be very careful. That's what they said. The spring will fly out. Need a little tighter. Need a little bit tighter. I really probably need my... Now this I'm sure is not according to Hoyle or anybody else. But it is a method for tightening up your spring. Now, May not be tight enough yet. I'm gonna snap the cap back on it. Come on, get on there. There, now. See, I could have tightened that up a little bit, or if you have a little, if you put excess rope on, then you just cut off what's right here, see? Like that. But anyway, that's kind of a crude demonstration, but that is how that can be done, you know. And you don't have to go too carelessly. See, there's a little roller right here, but I didn't take the whole rope out, so it didn't bother. Excuse me. Otherwise, you know, if you're putting your line through, it's so much easier to just take this little bracket off and roll your string through there. I hope that helps. I don't know. You know, I'm not good at explaining things. That's it for now.